This is another exciting afternoon that I'm coming your way just for us to talk about football. Um, I don't know if you've been following my updates on this page. I've actually been doing a lot of updating, a lot of talking to, and a lot of discussion regarding Midas Football Academy. One of the major challenge I have personally is that the crop of people we're trying to reach out to out there are young people between the age of 15 and 23. But of course, a lot of them would not be on this platform right now, as of course I'm sure many of them will be watching the Arsenal Sunderland game, which doesn't have much relevance anyway. But we got to do what we got to do. Manchester City already beating West Bromwich Albion right now, and the way it looks, Manchester City for sure are going to seal the third position, and it will be between Liverpool and Arsenal. But of course, Arsenal will do everything within their power to make sure they win this game they are playing against Sunderland. But the Sunderland are not taking it easy with them. There's still so many minutes to go in this particular game, though. But quickly this afternoon, what I want to discuss is regarding the Football Academy, and of course to know if you guys have any question out there that you may want to ask regarding the summer transfer window. As you know, the transfer window officially opens for the summer on June 1st, 2017. All the players are going to be moving, but of course it's going to start with all the biggest players. There's so many rumors going on out there already. Some people are saying Eden Hazard has already been bought by Real Madrid, even though I also know that there's no player that Real Madrid wants to go for that they don't get. But of course this might just be different. It might just be a different year. But that's not where we are going today. We are looking at how you as a young player, how the opportunity you have to be able to move on to the next level of your own career as well. And of course, you know what matter, it is you. It's you that matter most. It is nobody else. And you have to do what you have to do to succeed. And there are some basic things I talk about every time I come on this platform that you as a young player have to focus on. Do you train extra hard? Do you give yourself some extra training apart from the training that they give you in your particular team or football academy? Are you even a member of a particular football academy? Are you training with any football academy at all? This is actually the number one thing. It is not negotiable. You must be with a football academy that is registered probably with the state FA or with the football federation. Of course, if you register with the state FA, you automatically become a member of the football federation of your state or your country. That is actually the first thing. The second thing is, of course, you have the right to dream of playing overseas. Everybody has that right, but not everyone will have the opportunity. How much of your local football do you know? How many local players do you know? What do you know about them? How many local coaches do you know? Do you know what is going on around you, in teams around you? Now in Nigeria, we have the Nigerian Professional Football League, and we have the Nigerian Nationwide League. The top two league, and actually the women have their own league as well that you can also be a part of if you are a lady. So much going on out there. You have to become a part of a team to have opportunity to all of this. But if there's any question that you have on your mind that you want to ask, or there's anything you are worried about that you want to know, of course you can always leave a comment. I try to post this video on my YouTube channel at every time that I make sure that I do this live video. If you have any question you want to ask at all regarding the academy or regarding football, regarding how you can become a professional, well, do not hesitate to ask or comment. But I have a very big challenge, because most of these players that we do this for, they do not know the importance of it. They don't even read. They don't read ordinary typo that you put on your page. For example, each time there's a post on the Midas Football Academy page on Facebook or on Instagram, giving them information about the academy, and if they want to know more, what you need to do. But rather, a lot of them will still come back and say, how do I contact you? Or some of them will even go as far as saying, as far as dropping their number, saying, call me. And this always makes me laugh. Nobody is going to call you, bro. Nobody is going to call you. You are the one that has to take your own destiny into your own hands. If you want to make it, if you want to do what is right, if you want to succeed in football, then you have to follow what people say. You have to read. You have to read online. You have to read about your favorite player. Do you have a favorite player? It may not be a Nigerian player. You have to go online and read about them. The internet has made things very easy for you. Of course, I also belong to that particular generation, but you guys that are born year 2000 and below, you guys are so fortunate. You are really, really fortunate. And of course, you should take a lot of advantage. You should take advantage of this issue, this particular opportunity that you have. The internet is very easy for you to do, and that is why we are also at Midas also developing a product and a solution whereby you guys can always go to, and of course learn how to network. You can visit the website, come to the Facebook page of the website, network with people there, and that's why Scout Ballers is also born. Scout Ballers, as you know, is actually a database for African players, African decent players to find opportunity. But we're still developing the product, we're still coming up with it. But in the meantime, you have to do this basic thing I mentioned. Join a team, make sure you follow your country league as much as you can, just as much as you follow the English Premier League, the La Ligas of this world, and the German Bundesliga of this world. And of course, you have to prepare to have a video. If you cannot afford a professional video being shot for you, a lot of you uses a very strong Android phone. Make sure sometimes some of your warm-up, some of your training, some highlights of your game is being recorded for you by your friend or your mom or your dad or whoever that always accompany you to your training. I know growing up in Africa is not easy. I'm African myself. I'm Nigerian. I know what you're talking about. I know how difficult it is in that part of the world. But of course, hard work, persistence, prayer, there's nothing that beats that. You got to. Talent is one thing. You may have talent, but of course, if you don't have all these other things joined with it, guys, there's little or no opportunity for you at all. I want to see if there will be any comment at all between now and the next 5 minutes before I will say goodbye again today. But if not, maybe we still have to look for the right time that we can do this broadcast and make sure we have a lot of people that can comment and contribute to it on this platform. But I know a lot of them are actually watching Arsenal, Sunderland, and of course Manchester City West Brom game right now. So that is why they are not on this platform. The joy for our English Premier League and the love they have for it in Africa is huge, and I'm just hoping someday some of this club will remember us, and of course we'll come do some investment in that part of the world. So as I say again, the summer transfer window is approaching. What is your plan? What do you want to do? Do you want to go for professional trials? You can do that. Of course, or if your team is going to an international tournament at Midas, we have already registered for the Copa Rayados international tournament in Woodlands, Texas in November. And of course, some of our talented players as well can benefit from the individual tryout opportunity that we have. But we do not sponsor players to any trial. We don't do that. We are not a charity organization. We are a social enterprise company for people that are for profit and non-profit. So if you have the skill and you have the talent and you believe in yourself, and Arsenal has just called, so maybe some of them will come around and on this platform. Now Alexis Sanchez has just called for Arsenal in the 72nd minute, and it's looking really tough for that 4th position in the English Premier League. Liverpool 73 points. If Arsenal also win this game with their 37th game they are playing right now, they will be tied on points with Liverpool, and that will be a tough one. But that's not what I was saying. So I was talking about you as a football player. Do you want to move on in your career? Do you want to do something in this summer? If you can't do anything at all, make sure you get footage of your game. We'll always try to do this for you guys, especially if you're in Nigeria. That's why I'm reaching out to you on this platform to make sure that you guys, this is your mobile phone, just put on data and listen. And I cannot upload the entire video, but I will put it on the YouTube channel whereby you can watch later on, and of course put your comment across. It is here I draw the curtain. Let me also enjoy the rest of this game, and of course I'll be back. Thank you guys for not tuning in, but of course I did what I had to do, and I hope that some of you do get this message and of course act on it. Bye bye now guys. God bless you.